Hello everyone. In this video, you're going to learn how to link images in your website. So to link images in the website, we'll be using the tag called image tag. So you can look at the code here. So this is the tag that you will be using, img tag, image tag. So these are the properties that we'll be using to customize the image display. SRC property, SRC attribute, which should have the value of the image file. Okay, so the location of the file or image file, actual file should be given inside SRC attribute, and alt attribute. Alt attribute is title or something like that describe the image. Okay, so the image is not getting displayed for some of the some of the people, then they should know what is there in the image. So for that we have to give the alternate text content. Okay, so that will be that here in alt attribute, and then width and height attribute. Okay, so which we are customizing the display size, display width and height of an image. Okay, so these are the attributes. Normally these all four attributes will be used with the image tag. Okay, so let's refer W3 School website to learn it further. So where you can see all those things are explained here. What I explained, the SRs, all those things are explained here. So let's try any of, okay, let's try this. So you can see the image with the SRC. So this is the actual file, and then this is the alternate description, girl in a jacket, and then style, that is width and height. Okay, either you can use the width and height or you can use the style. So I'm just taking another code to run. So where you can see image source. So this is for the first display and this is for the second display. So both images are the same file, html5.gif. Okay, so where you can see the width and height of the first image is 128. Okay, and the second one is the second one uses the style attribute. Okay, so you can see both in here and width and height, it uses the same width 128 and height is 128, but you can see how it gets displayed and how this one gets displayed. That is because when you use style attribute instead of width and height attribute, this can be overridden by CSS. You can look at this code where you can see the selector, image selector, the HTML element selector image, and we are saying that the width is going to be 100%. When you say this, the style attribute can be overridden. So 100% can be overridden. That's what you are seeing here. So for example, let's say it is 200%, and if you run it, you can see, so it's getting increased, right? So let's say 50%. Okay, so when you use this attribute, width and height attribute, so that can be overridden by the CSS. Okay, so you can just refer this web page for the images where you will learn, you will have a lot of activities to learn, like this exercise, like if it is 256 wide and 400 pixels tall, then what is the attribute value that you'll be using? So for the tall it is height and for the wide it is width, right? So like that you can see a lot of activities. Okay, so to get familiar with this image tag. Okay, so I recommend you. So the next thing that you're going to learn is image as a link. So far we have used the name link, like home, contact page, like that. You have used the name link. In some images, some websites you might have noticed, instead of the text, they'll be using images, a button kind of stuff that can click this to the that particular button, which is an image actually. Then it will direct you to that particular page. Okay, so that is called image navigation. Okay, so how to do those kind of navigation? So to do that, this is the code. So first what you have to do, you have to use the normal image tag like we discussed in the previous slide. So this is the code to display the image tag. So where you can see the name of the picture and the alt and then height and width. Okay, and then this is going to be, instead of home, this is going to be there in the place of the text home, right? So you're placing this there, and then you're wrapping it normally how you will wrap up the navigation by using a tag. Like that, you'll be using the a tag to wrap around this image. Okay, so that's how you can just make an image as a navigation link. So the next thing that you're going to learn is image optimization. Okay, so as we have discussed in the previous slide on lossless and lossy compression, we need to compress the file. Okay, we need to compress. We have to reduce the size of the file. Okay, we have already discussed that when a multimedia file is getting displayed in the web page, it will take more time, and the client will not wait more than 10 seconds on a website to get loaded. Okay, so we have to always try to minimize the size, multimedia file size. Okay, so when it comes to images, how can we do that? There are different possible ways of that. For example, you can just compress the file, or you can just reduce the size of the file, but in that case what will happen, the pixelization effect, the compression may result in pixelization, that is the square blockiness that will happen. So to avoid those kind of stuff, what we can do, we can compress the image, we can use the thumbnail image, and if someone want to get the clear picture, if someone want to get the big picture, then they can click that thumbnail link so that it will display the original image with the original size. Okay, those kind of stuff is called image optimization, so that you're not the full size is not getting displayed in the browser, but at the same time, if the user really wants to get the original image, they can click the thumbnail image and they can get the original image. So those kind of things that we can do is called image optimization. Okay, so like how you have done the navigation link, the same thing that you can do with the thumbnail image linking. You can set the big picture by using image tag, and then you can just use the a tag. Okay, so you can just use the a tag to get the big picture and the image tag to get the small thumbnail image. So when you click this thumbnail image, then it will open up this large image. Okay, so the same kind of technique that I explained in the previous slide for opening pages by using the navigation images, that you can use the same technique to use this thumbnail image concept. So you can click on this thumbnail image. If you click that, then it will open up the large image. Okay, so that is thumbnail linking. So in the next video, you're going to learn how to set images as a background. Okay, see you in the next video.